This isn't what it seems, this story. Straight away I'm thinking, are they having sex on a roller coaster? Why'd you do that in Oblivion? It'd go everywhere, wouldn't it? I woke up to cows trying to kick me to death. Wild. Listen up, are you Adele from Brighton, who has 4 sons and works as a doctor's receptionist? If you are, your husband's been in touch with Debbie. Tumbling to the ground, I blacked out completely. What a kick from the cow. Bang in the back. Blacked out. Hello, welcome to my magazine show, volume 2. Congratulations for being here. Don't know if that's the thing you say. Very simple show. I go to the newsagents, I buy a Wild magazine, and I bring you some of the big stories, the big characters from it. Change magazines up dinner. I bought That's Life this week. This is the July and August edition, 2021. I'm going to give you 2 big headlines, and then I want to introduce you to someone called Debbie Destiny. In at number 1 this week, I think our headline of the day, Utter Madness. They've been sitting on that for a long time, haven't they? I woke up to cows trying to kick me to death. Wild. Right, so page 14. Pip's quiet walk with a fateful pooch turned into hike from hell. I love at the top there's a little throwaway line, what's your beef? That's funny, isn't it? Because cows and beef. Mad cows is the other big one there. Just mad cows, that's all it says. I'll introduce the characters. You've got Pip and you've got her dog, Pooch. They're in a walk in Peak District. Nice part of the world if you've never been. It's not too far from us now. They're getting to a point of the walk where they've got to climb over a fence. The Pooch, who's 13, can't do it. So Pip has decided to cut through this field. By the way, this story, normally the punchlines, not funny. You know, the big dun-dun-dun moments come quite later on. This is second paragraph. The cows are attacking second paragraph. So they're walking through the field, and Debbie says there are around 30 cows in the field. But I wasn't concerned. Buster the dog, he's not called Pooch, he's called Buster the dog likes cows. I like cows. It's going to be all right. This is where things take a turn. One cow approached me. She seemed very interested in us. Suddenly, I felt a blow to my back. Ah! I cried. Tumbling to the ground, I blacked out completely. What a kick from the cow. Bang in the back. Blacked out. Then, when I came round, several cows were kicking me to death. I repeated, this is the end. Imagine that. Imagine if the cows heard her. Yeah, it is. Next thing you know, she hears voices. Not in her head. No, over around the field, there's other people. Someone said, the cows are attacking someone. Get away from her. Next thing you know, these people come on, they try and break it up like bouncers at a nightclub. Get back, like that. Let me at him, like that. They separate it, and they've got now Pip, she's safe. Some bad news here on the magazine show. The dog died. They beat Buster to death. The cows did, not the humans. They didn't, no, don't know why I'm laughing. It's not nice, is it? The dog died. Anyway, I don't know how to move on from that, if I'm honest. We'll try. Pip gets to the hospital. They're looking after her. When she comes around later on the day, the doctor sat her down and said, listen to this. Here's the injuries you've got. This is what a cow can do. Cows. Your ribs are broken in 34 places. You have broken a collarbone and your shoulder ligaments. They're done. You punctured a lung. Bloody hell. A fractured finger, which is rightfully down the list, isn't it? And a serious wound in your leg and knee. To cut a long story short, Pip's doing all right. The dog's still dead. She's now raising money for the air ambulance because they're the guys that came down and saved her. And she's raised over 3,700 quid. She does say she missed Buster every day. But, you know, he's dead, isn't he? The dog's dead. The dog's dead. Dog died. Moving on to another story now, which is I had a surprise baby after a roller coaster ride. Gas and air, ? I used G-force. This isn't what it seems, this story. Straight away I'm thinking, are they having sex on a roller coaster? Why'd you do that in Oblivion? It'd go everywhere, wouldn't it? We'll get into the nitty-gritty of the story then. No, there was no hanky-panky on the roller coaster. It was a bit different, but still, wild story. Let's meet Melissa. Hi, Melissa. Everyone say hi, Melissa. She and her family of 3 kids, husband and a gran, and she's bringing on her auntie, etc., are going on holiday to Skegness. She can't wait. She's been looking forward to this for ages. She's not had a proper holiday in years, she says. They're in the car, and they're driving down to the caravan. They pull up, they're having a lovely time, and one day it's decided that they'll go to the Skegness theme park, which I've never been to personally. Is it like Alton Towers? Who knows? Melissa and her sister, I think, Lexi, decide to split off from the crowd, go let her hair down. She's a mum of 3. She deserves it. They go and attempt all the big roller coasters. Ah, I screamed, which is the same as the woman who got kicked by a cow. She then has a wonderful day on the waltzers, the dodgems. She said that was amazing. She had a bit of a boogie with her mum as well at the campsite, and then they all went back to the caravan to go and have some food, a little rest, bedtime in it, ready for the next day. Or is it 11 p.m. that night? She wakes up, Melissa, in screaming pain. She's never felt pain like it. It's not diarrhea either. She says, my tummy felt really strange. I think I've got constipation, I groaned, and I dashed to the bathroom. But an hour and a half later, I was still feeling uncomfortable. Right, I'm ringing 111. Suddenly, a bolt of pain hit me, and I was crying. My mum, in the next caravan, came running over. What on earth is going on? Melissa then stumbles to the sofa, clinging her body. She doesn't know what is happening. Tom passed me the phone as the call handler on 111 says, do you think you're going into labour? Melissa's having none of that. She's had 3 kids. She knows what labour feels like. She shut him down straight away. However, and I quote, in a blur of movement, Mum sprinted over and reached for something between my legs. It's a baby girl, she screeched. But how? Melissa said back. I was in a state of shock and disbelief, and Tom had gone pale. I had no idea I was pregnant, let alone the throes of labour. The chaos of all them rides, the waltzers, the dodgems, the big roller coaster, has done something to Melissa's body, and it means she's given birth. Welcome, Poppy. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? So, if your wife's expecting, or, you need to get the baby out, maybe the baby's overdue, stick her on the Blackpool Big One, and hopefully come flying out. I don't know if that's scientifically proven, but, Right, finally, on Magazine Show Volume 2, I want to introduce you to Debbie Destiny. Debbie Destiny reaches out to loved ones that may no longer be with us, which is a nice work in it, Debbie. You're doing well. Debbie's got an email address, sidekick@thatslife.co.uk. They don't put Debbie's name in that email address in case she gets bumped for Mick the Medium. Debbie wants you to contact her and she'll reach out to the spirits. But now and again, she gets a thing called Mystery Message. Featured down here, where she gets a contact from the dead. She doesn't know who it's for, so she puts it in the magazine, see if it's about you. Listen up, are you Adele from Brighton, who has 4 sons and works as a doctor's receptionist? If you are, your husband's been in touch with Debbie. Husband in spirit wants you to go to the summer festival with your daughter-in-law and granddaughter. He'll be sipping Pimm's and lemonade. Make room for him, because he loves to dance. That's a bit wild, isn't it? That is a bit much. So if you're Adele in Brighton, your husband's been in touch with Debbie, go to Glastonbury, have a dance, and he'll have some Pimm's and lemonade. And then just to illustrate that, there's a picture of some Pimm's with the word cheers above it. So could this be you? If you're Adele and you watch my show, get in touch with Debbie. She needs you. And that has been it. Another volume of the magazine show here on my YouTube channel. Drop a like, drop a subscribe. I'll continue to buy these weekly magazines and go through some of the wild stories we've got on offer. Right, I'll see you in a bit. Bye, everyone. I'm going to contact Debbie now and see if she can touch my great granddad Willie.